So here's a lesson hard learned. It's not my house. This is a house belongs to a friend doing some work for him. And this is damage from having the water on constantly running over this floor for probably 3 or 4 months. What happened was this house and the house next door are owned by him and his family, but they're not used. And the water on that house was supposed to be turned on by somebody, and they accidentally turned on the water in this house. And this house had been winterized, so the valve, this relief valve on the top of the water heater, was in the open position. So what was happening was the water heater was filling with water and coming out this overflow or pressure valve here, which was open, and running down this pipe here and just going onto the floor. So it got onto the floor, on and under the sheet vinyl here, and below the sheet vinyl, because you can see this kitchen doesn't take a genius to tell it was redone in the 70s. Under the sheet vinyl was plywood, not even sure what thickness it was, and under the plywood, I guess for a sort of like a vapor barrier maybe, was this plastic here, and under the plastic was the original pine subfloor. So as you can see, this is just like as you can see here, there's nothing left. This is like, that's why I say I can't even tell how thick the plywood was, because look at this. That's the floor. Fortunately, the joists are actually not too bad. And that's a good thing. Hopefully that's like this and the rest of it. This whole area, I'd say from where the water heater is, behind the washing machine, over to probably here, and probably, you can see how it's sort of discolored on the sheet vinyl there, dark color. I guess that's where the water got to underneath. I would say that probably partway under this fridge, and then you can see there's just there's nothing left. Under the water heater, under the sink, over here, everywhere over here it's still soft. Very soft right there. Probably to here, so I'd say a good 10 feet of floor is totally trashed. And I think the only reason that anyone knew that this was happening was because the quarterly water bill was, I believe quarterly or maybe even longer than that, the water bill was over $1,000 for a house nobody used. So, and now this house has a crawl space, not a basement, so all the water was just pouring into the crawl space and not actually I guess it wasn't really visible outside, maybe for a while. So anyway, the power of water.